Howdy everyone, welcome to the next Positive Gravity. Today I'm starting a new project. Not only is it a new project, but it's the first time I've ever done this. So this is a piece of maple that I got from a neighbor who had a tree cut down just day before yesterday. Actually it was yesterday, so this was cut down yesterday. I painted it thinking I was going to keep it, and I have other pieces that I'm going to keep for a while, but this one I'm going to turn wet and see how that goes. Everything I've done so far turning has been, dry wood that's like 10% moisture or less, 10 or 12 at the most probably. This is, I haven't even tested it, but this is like wet to the touch. It's brand new wood. So we're going to try a bowl out of this, and then we'll put it in a paper bag with some wet shavings, just the shavings from the turning, and set it in a closet to dry for a couple weeks maybe, and see how it's going. This will be a twice turn bowl, so I'll turn it once, dry it kind of slowly, and then put it back on the lathe and round it up once it's dry. So let's give that a try. There's nothing particularly special about this piece other than the fact that it's wet. So let's go make a bowl, shall we? Don't forget to always enjoy the process. Alright, so wet wood turns pretty nicely. It's nice and smooth, soft. You get a nice spray of mist from it as you're doing it. It's pretty refreshing. So a couple things I read before I tried this is to keep the lip of the bowl about 10% of the width of the diameter of the whole bowl. So I did that here. I checked that the thickness of the bowl is pretty much the same all the way down with a thickness caliper, and I gave it a slightly oversized tenon so that when it shrinks or changes shape I can still end up re-rounding this up and having enough left to bite onto with the chuck if I need to. So the next step is to put that into a paper bag. This one. With a bunch of shavings. So I'm just going to grab some shavings from this, greenwood shavings. So they're moist. Grab a couple handfuls of that. Let's put our bowl in there. So I got Lots of shavings in here with my bowl. A bit more. Make sure there's plenty under. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to paint the end grain on this too. I want to forget that. I've just been using this Kills 2 economical primer that I just get at the big box store. It's a latex primer. So the goal here is to seal up the end grain, which is here and here. So I'm just going to go ahead and I painted earlier today and I washed my brush and I don't feel like washing it again, so I'm going to go old school and just use a towel. So this way. I just want to seal up that end grain. Try and keep it from cracking. So all of this and the sawdust, these are all efforts to keep this from cracking as it dries. Now that it's thin, it'll dry more quickly. So we just need to slow that down. Do that. Get 10 and 2. There we go. And the same on the outside, on the inside. All right. That's one twice turned maple bowl ready for plastic or the paper bag treatment. Now back to the paper bag. So we'll put this in a bunch of shavings below it and above it. That's just going to provide moisture and slow down the drying process. Should be more than enough. Kind of seal that up. And leave myself a note. What was this? This was maple. Green maple bowl on 6/5/22. All right. So now I won't store this in the garage because it gets too hot out here in the summer, but I'll take it inside. I think I have a cabinet we don't use very much in the, one of the other rooms, and I'll just put it in there and let it sit for a while, at least a week, maybe more, before I check on it. And I will bring you back and let you see how it's going when I get to that point. So this will just sit on the sidelines for a bit, and I'll bring you back when it's time.